Hello everyone, right here I have a 2022 Proton Persona 1.6 Premium. And today, I'm going to make a startup and full vehicle tour video of it, show you the features inside and out. So, here is the key fob. Let's go ahead and start it up first. There are welcome lights as you unlock the car. As you can see, the side mirrors are currently folded out. Upon locking the car, they automatically fold in. And upon unlocking, they automatically fold out again. The Persona Premium does come standard with Proton's version of a smart keyless entry and start system. So, just have the key fob on yourself. The car is currently unlocked. To lock the car, press the black button on the driver's side door handle. And to unlock the car, just press the black button again. Along with that smart keyless entry is a keyless push button start system. So to start the Persona, make sure the key fob is inside the car. Put your foot on the brake and press the start button to the right of the steering wheel. The second generation Persona uses an electric rack and pinion power steering system. From the 2022 model year onwards, the premium trim gets a leatherette steering wheel with perforated sections on the sides and sport grips at 10 and 2. From the 2022 model year onwards, the Persona is only available with a continuously variable transmission. Known in short as a CVT, this transmission features an infinite amount of gear ratios to provide better fuel efficiency and a smoother drive when compared to regular automatic transmission. This transmission features a sport mode as well. While rear parking sensors are standard across the range, only the Executive and the Premium trims add on front parking sensors along with a reverse camera with active guidance signs. Safety features in the 2022 model year onwards Persona include 4 airbags, an anti-lock braking system, electronic brake force distribution, brake assist, electronic stability control, a traction control system, hill hold assist, an alarm system, and an immobilizer. Isofix child seat anchor points are found on the outer 2 rear seats. For the premium trim, there are an additional 2 curtain airbags for a total of 6 airbags. From the 2022 model year onwards, both the Executive and the Premium trims get the same 16-inch 6Y-spoke alloy rims. However, only the rims on the Premium trim come in a two-tone finish while the rims on the Executive trim make do with a silver finish. This Persona uses Goodyear Assurance Triple Max 2 185/55R16 tyres. The brakes are ventilated discs in front and drums out back. The suspension is made up of McPherson struts up front and a rear torsion beam setup. The Persona nameplate was first used by Proton in the 90s as a renamed Wira for the Australian, the Chilean, and the UK markets. In Malaysia, however, Proton used the Persona nameplate beginning in 2007 as a replacement for the Wira. Like the Wira, the first generation Persona is also a C-segment vehicle. The first generation Persona was in production between 2007 and 2016. There are in theory 2 replacements for the first generation Persona. The Preve, which debuted in 2014, is a replacement for the first generation Persona segment-wise, while in reality, the second generation Persona replaced its predecessor in August 2016. The second generation Persona is smaller and it now competes in the B segment category. It rides on a stretched Proton Iris platform whilst retaining a similar interior design to the Iris and having its own exterior design. Unlike the Iris, which had 1.3 and 1.6 litre petrol engines, only the 1.6 is offered in the Persona. There have been two facelifts for the second generation Persona so far, one in April 2019 and another in August 2021. There are currently 3 Persona variants on sale: 1.6 Standard CVT, 1.6 Executive CVT, and 1.6 Premium CVT. Powering this Persona is Proton's S4PH 1.6 litre, dual ovate cams, 16 valves, naturally aspirated inline-4 petrol engine. This engine features multi-point fuel injection and variable valve timing. It produces 108 horsepower at 5,750 rpm and 150 Nm of torque at 4,000 rpm. 0 to 100 km per hour takes 10.9 seconds, and the top speed is 170 km per hour. With a 40 litre fuel tank, combined fuel consumption for the Persona 1.6 CVT is 6.1 litres per 100 km. The Persona is a front-wheel drive vehicle. Exterior features for the 2022 model year onwards Persona Premium include automatic LED reflector headlights, LED daytime running lights, LED indicators for the sides, a black rear spoiler, body-coloured door handles and side mirrors, and a single exhaust pipe. Found on this Persona is a black roof, a feature that was available on the Persona Premium for about 10 months between August 2021 and June 2022. Speaker, storage, mirror controls, window controls. All of the windows in this car are powered, while the driver's side is the only side that gets a full automatic function in both directions. Window lock, storage, and the driver's seat in this Persona Premium does get full manual adjustments. This lever adjusts the seat back, this lever adjusts the seat height, while this bar down here adjusts the seat position. Pull this lever to pop open the fuel door, Alright, so let's go ahead and see how it revs. Very simple digital manual air conditioning controls, fan speed, air conditioning, rear defrost, different modes, front defrost, recirculation, and temperature. You can also look at your air conditioning display on the infotainment display. Electronic central locking, storage, 3 USB ports, parking sensors, traction control, eco mode. From the 2022 model year onwards, the Executive and the Premium trims get an integrated touchscreen head unit. This system features an 8-inch infotainment display, various media connectivity options, and 4 speakers. The stock sound system that this Persona uses is not that bad. We are currently in the Bluetooth audio streaming menu with the current song playing information. Title, the album and artist will show up here if available. You can play pause, go back a song, go for the song. Right up here you can select between Bluetooth, USB and radio. And below you have your voice command right here. In the middle you can bring up your air conditioning display. And down here, you can bring up your list of apps with your settings. Right here you have your Bluetooth settings, Wi-Fi settings, personal hotspot and whatnot. And you can also go to your VR menu, audio menu. Right here you can set your equalizer settings, balance fader, speed dependent volume, and various other sound settings. Display settings and system settings. You can restore the settings right here as well. You can also go to your A Store, phone, Jukes Music, themes, photos and whatnot. Right here you can view your videos, weather, map and QD link. Right here we are in the main page with your navigation, weather, media, settings, media, phone, and your Jukes Music. And if you swipe from the top down, you can bring up your profiles, set your various sound settings, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, connection settings, volume, and all that. You have your power button right here, volume buttons, home, and return buttons. Front quarter windows. And as shown earlier, this car does have power folding side mirrors. To fold the side mirrors in from the inside, press this button right here. Wiper controls. Use the button at the end of the wiper stalk to go through the multi-information display located within the instrument cluster. Right now it's showing the periodic inspection vehicle warning, but you can show your range, average speed, service indicator, illumination, warning list, trip A, trip B, average fuel consumption, and back to the range. Voice control or different media mode selection button, seat track, volume controls, Bluetooth telephone control or mute button, light and indicator controls, and the steering wheel in this car is tilt only. You adjust it using this lever right here. cup holders, front center armrest with storage down below. Right in here as well, you can find a power outlet. Manual dimming, rear view mirror, LED reading lights. They also double up as your interior lights. This one turns on or off the lights when you open the doors. And the sun visor for the driver's side does get a vanity mirror. Alright, so I guess that's it for the startup. We can turn it off right now. And continue with the rest of the tour. Window control, speaker, bottle holder, and the rear seat backs in this Persona do fold. They split 60-40 when folding, and to fold them down, locate the two buttons right there. That button right there folds down the left seat, while this button right here folds down the middle seat and the right seat. Just push it, and flip the seat backs down. I did set the driver's seat to a position that I would feel comfortable in. I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. There is quite a lot of room to stretch out my feet underneath the driver's seat. As for legroom, I get about this much. And I get about this much in terms of headroom. It's actually not too bad back here. The seats are fairly nice and comfortable. On the front seat backs are storage pockets together with cutouts that help with additional legroom. You have a couple of USB-A ports down below for charging. No rear center armrest for this one, but right above, for both sides at the back, are grip handles. To pop open the boot lid, you can use either the button on the key fob or the button just above the number plate on the boot lid itself. Boot space in the Persona is 510 liters. As shown earlier, the rear seat backs can be folded down if extra boot space is needed. There is a light on the top of the boot, and under the boot floor is the vehicle's spare tyre, first aid kit, toolkit, warning triangle, and jack. The rear doors in the Persona do open quite wide and an almost 90-degree angle, which does aid entry into and exit from the rear seats. Adjustable headrests for the front only. The rear headrests are built into the seat. Window control, speaker, storage, and the front passenger seat in this car does get full manual adjustments as well, with the same set of adjustments as found on the driver's side, just that this side loses out on the height adjustment. Storage hook, nicely sized glove box, grip handle for the front passenger, and the front passenger's sun visor does get a vanity mirror as well. Alright, so let's start it up with the door closed. Alright, so that's it for the startup and full vehicle tour video of this 2022 Proton Persona 1.6 Premium. Thanks for watching and goodbye.